So do you know if I'm going to be able to go home today?
You aren't going anywhere. What you did last night is fucked up.
20-year-old Isaac Pence stabbed Charles Starner to death and fled. More than 20 college students witnessed the attack, but they were deep in the woods at a rental cabin in Ohio, far from help. Over the next few days, they worked with the police to track him down and get justice for their friend. Isaac later claimed he had acted in self-defense, saying a group had tried to attack him. On April 22, 2023, 23-year-old Dalton Flagg was celebrating his birthday at a cabin in Hocking County, Ohio. What was meant to be a fun night turned tragic. Surveillance footage showed a heated argument outside after a night of drinking. Isaac, at the center of it, threw a punch before being pushed back against a car. After another scuffle, he went to his vehicle, where several people tried to stop him from staying. Suddenly, he pulled out a knife and stabbed Charles 6 times, including in the neck and back. As panic set in, a friend pulled Charles away while Isaac fled into the woods with his girlfriend, Sabra. Charlie was badly injured and barely conscious. His friend Hannah tried to save him, but the wounds were too severe. By the time paramedics arrived, he was already gone. Initially, the police weren't sure who was responsible. Everyone at the scene was a suspect, so officers quickly gathered statements. Detective Sumner questioned witnesses, including Hannah and James, who were covered in blood. The investigation soon revealed that Hannah had tried to stop the bleeding, while James had helped move Charlie. Hannah described how the fight had started over a minor argument. People had tried to break it up, but the situation escalated. The fight moved near her truck, where Jimmy tried to intervene. Hannah said she believed Isaac had reached into his car, grabbed a knife, and stabbed Charles multiple times. After fleeing, Isaac made a call to someone, threatening to return and to finish the job. This convinced police that the attack had not been in self-defense. Now, the manhunt for Isaac began. Detectives were still piecing together the case when they called in Dalton, the birthday host and Sabra's brother, for more details. He revealed that Isaac had been out of control that night, ignoring repeated requests to leave. He had been so drunk that he was attacking random people, making it only a matter of time before something went wrong. More disturbingly, Dalton disclosed that Isaac had a violent past. He had abused Sabra before and had even been in jail for assaulting Dalton's mother. This history could be crucial in court, proving that Isaac had a pattern of violent behavior. Before Detective Summers could follow up with Dalton's mother, she received alarming information. Sabra's mother, who was staying in a hotel, was terrified that Isaac might come back to finish what he started. As a precaution, police evacuated everyone from the cabin and locked it down for the night. Meanwhile, Sabra's mother also spoke with detectives, revealing that she had been woken up at 3 a.m. by a frantic call from her daughter. Sabra, clearly intoxicated, was difficult to understand but mentioned losing her belongings and being trampled during the chaos. She admitted to being in a car with Isaac, but was unsure where they were. When asked, Isaac vaguely said they had stopped at a friend's house. Later, they arrived at her mother's hotel room, where Isaac's behavior shifted. He was calm on the phone, but much more aggressive in person. He ominously stated that once he retrieved his things, he was going back out there, making his intentions unclear but dangerous. The next day, Hannah and James went to the police station with game-changing evidence, a video of the stabbing. Hannah explained that she had started recording when she thought Isaac was about to hit her truck. Instead, she ended up capturing the entire attack. In the footage, Sabra could be seen reaching into the back seat with her phone's flashlight on, grabbing something and tossing it toward Isaac. With the brightness adjusted, detectives could clearly see Isaac standing at the car door, stabbing Charlie while Jimmy tried to pull him away. This video, combined with witness testimonies and Isaac's violent history, made it clear this was no act of self-defense. The case against Isaac Pence was now stronger than ever. This video is key in proving Isaac's guilt, as it clearly shows him stabbing Charlie. It also captures Sabra handing something to Isaac right before the attack, which suggests she may have given him the weapon. With this evidence, the police had enough to arrest both Isaac and Sabra. Their task was made easier when they tracked Sabra's phone to Isaac's house, leading to their quick detention. During the investigation, officers found something unusual. By tracing a vehicle seen at Isaac's house, they discovered that Isaac and Sabra had stopped at 2 other locations before going home. The first stop was at the home of Isaac's friend Justin Sloan, around 3 a.m., shortly after the stabbing. The reason for their stop became clearer when detectives called Justin for questioning. He confirmed that Isaac had discussed the incident in Sabra's presence and had knives with him. However, when asked if Isaac mentioned his intentions beforehand, Justin said he wasn't sure because he didn't fully understand what was happening at the time. The detective's main goal was to get Isaac to admit to the crime and disprove his self-defense claim. During the interrogation, Isaac gave details about his life and family, including his fiancée Sabra and their 2 young children. While he initially appeared to be a devoted father, authorities had already discovered troubling details about his home environment. When officers arrived to arrest him, they found the house in an unlivable state, filled with a strong ammonia odor. Reports also indicated that Isaac had a history of mistreating Sabra, raising concerns about the well-being of their children. During questioning, Isaac described attending a party for Sabra's brother. He claimed he was hesitant to go because of past conflicts but decided to attend to make Sabra happy. He portrayed the night as mostly peaceful until Sabra had a panic attack. He also insisted he was calm when a confrontation broke out, blaming others for the escalation. However, what he left out was that he had been heavily intoxicated. Witnesses later contradicted his version of events, stating that he was the aggressor. Isaac claimed that a group of men had tried to attack him near his car, forcing him to defend himself. He admitted pulling out a knife but said he only wanted to scare them off. He initially stated that he had stabbed one person in the arm once or twice, but was unsure of the exact number of times. The detectives, already aware of the true extent of the injuries, allowed him to continue his version of events, knowing his inconsistencies would work against him. Sabra's role in the incident also needed to be investigated. She initially described Isaac as non-violent and unaware that anyone had been hurt until after they had left. However, her statements conflicted with witness accounts and evidence. Detectives pressed her for more details, especially about their visit to Justin's house after the stabbing. Under pressure, she eventually admitted that they had hidden the knives at Justin's house, providing detectives with even more evidence against Isaac. In his final interrogation, Isaac was confronted with the truth. Detectives informed him that the victim had not just been stabbed twice, but 6 times, in multiple areas, and had died from his injuries. They also told Isaac that his actions had led to Sabra's arrest and their children being taken into state custody. Faced with overwhelming evidence, Isaac remained silent. On August 26, 2024, Sabra pleaded guilty to obstructing justice, receiving a sentence of up to 12 months in prison. On the other hand, on September 25, 2024, Isaac was convicted of murder, felonious assault, and tampering with evidence. He was sentenced to 18 years to life in prison. That's all for the video. For more such case stories, make sure to subscribe to our channel.